Welcome back everybody to another Off-Road Outlaws Random Builds video. Today, oh boy, is there a lot. There is a lot. There's three different things to go over in this one. We got the exploring truck, the what is it? The part of the combo build that goes with that, and then here's the new channel trailer, which I really do enjoy this one. Oh man, this thing's awesome. So let's go and get into decals on this thing. So you see by the front, I just put one on one side, mirrored it over to the other, lined it all up, made it fit in. Probably should have turned it just a little. Made it fit with that a little bit. Yeah. Also, I love how these look like a wolf or a fox in a way, because you got the tip of the tail like right there, you got the head up there, and then the rest of that, the body in a way. It's so cool. I never intended for that, but yeah. Let's move that around just a tad bit. I really love that. And then you got this, which is actually not this one, but the fat one. You just tap the two lines and then move it around freely wherever you want to. That includes over there. And then I just sized it up, made it fit. Use the triangle for the tip piece. Make it have at least a gentle slope, not just a sudden 90-degree turn. And you also got this back piece, which actually turned out very well. I didn't expect it to turn out that good, but it turned out that good. Then you got this in the back, the Dark Wolf Racing with the wolf logo and the flag on the bottom. And the back of this trailer just came out phenomenal. It came out better than I could have asked for, even though this was on my second attempt. Because the first attempt, I got near the end of completing it, and then the game crashes. Good going, Off-Road Outlaws, fix your game. Please. And then you just move on to this. I made that just a little see-through. Then you got the wolf logo. You got the Dark Wolf Racing. Then you got the side ones, which is actually, it's red under black. So I just duplicated it and put black over it. Just made it seem just a little cooler. And yes, I did it on both sides because you can't really mirror words or anything with letters or words in it. Like these three on the side right here. Pretty much everything except for the flag and the thing on the right there at the back, you can mirror. Well, okay, never mind. Dark, just shush up before you freaking mess up even more. But here's the bottom part, which also came out good in my opinion. Very good. Then next, got the flag, which is in the back. Then you got these three things, which for some reason are just completely disappeared out of the thing, which I can actually kind of make out. It sure blends in with the background, but I put these on, then switch over to the other side, then started putting these on, then on to the next, which is the black version of this, which is sort of overlaying over the orange one to give it more depth into it. And then you just got the final few of these, as well as these on the side. Okay, now that you got the trailer, sort of knowing how to do it and stuff, let's move on to the rock crawler and tune that thing up a little bit. Also includes power. Let's get that. Now, supercharger or turbos? You know what? I kind of want to do turbos again. Let's do some turbskis. There we go. They fit in perfectly. Even though they're pretty much touching the exhaust, but we don't talk about that. I'm an expert at doing these things. Don't worry. That's how you do it. Not really. But Still, how you do it. Okay, let's move on from that. Tuning. Got tuning to do. We don't really need to change any of that. Let's go for some of this. Okay, let's start with this. Damping. Let's go all the way up front and rear. Shocks. I'm gonna choose the second option. Well, actually, yeah, second option. And then size it up to the full extent of stage 1. Stiffness, let's go down to 16,200. Travel, let's just keep on going up. And there we go. We're stage 3. And it looks pretty good. What about axle type? Nah, we don't really need to change that. Wheel radius. Gotta keep going, gotta keep going. I think that should be good enough. What stage? We got to stage 4. Okay, there we go. Wow, that looks nice. What about stiffness? No, still got good enough stiffness. Gear tuning. Let's give it just a little bit of like that. Third. Let's kind of do what I did for the Jeep X-ray thing. Yeah, the thing I did for that, and then also have the run-out gear just in case I need to go fast. Just in case, not like we're gonna have to. It's like, you never know what's gonna happen. What about Link? Okay, this thing is one of those that does it like that. Don't know why it does it like that. I cut you off. Okay, let's see. Okay, this thing does not got the best flex in the house. Might need to work on that. Okay, we got a little bit better. Actually, let's put that back down. But, okay, around 23 is what we've got it at the final result. What about drop like that? What about drop like this? Okay, not too bad. Here's what I did. Stiffness, I changed to 8600. Travel, I bumped up all the way to the top of stage 4. Same for front and rear. So that looks like good. Let's not do it the rear testing. That should be that one over with. You can sort of tell what I did with the decals. Let's go over these. You can see I did the sides in this style. The front with that style mirrored on both sides. Same with that one right there at the doors. Got the wolf logo at the top, which actually I didn't really show that one off, with the flames going from side to side. I changed directions from front to rear. And then you got the built not bolt right up here in the front, which just brings out all the looks for this thing. Epicness. Then you got the flag and the antenna. And the rims and tires. Got all that awesome stuff. Now, body. I didn't do anything with this. I about forgot about it. Let's put rock sliders on those. I don't know how much that's going to help. Let's just not do that. Let's not do that either. That's about the only light we need. Oh, it goes on the inside. Neat. Even though it kind of glitches out, which is a little weird. Look at those customizations for that thing. Now on to one of my favorite, actually. Besides the trailer, which is my absolute favorite now. Because this thing just looks awesome. Especially at certain angles. Now this thing isn't fully done. But boy, the decals are tons. So I got the black stripes mirrored side to side like racing stripes. Then I got the white ones. I moved over to one side. Then I got another one that I moved over to the other side to get this look on each side of the black lines. Then you got the this one that's right there at the top. Got it right here. You got that one on. You got the compass over the mountains on this side. You got the built nut ball on this side, and all the black squares were for the fenders to get them the different look style, as well as something for down here, which is the rally wrap on the other thing and the other editor thing. And then you got the redneck up front because you have to have it. And then you got the cool red and white racing thing in the middle of the racing stripes, which I thought just brought this thing out and made it look epic. Then you got wraps, which is just the scales wrap and the rally wrap, which the rally one is what I use for the bottom to make that black. And then you know how I use the scales. That's kind of obvious. Then the antenna I put back here. Body, I just did a lot of random things. You can tell the bed option, you can tell the light option, you can tell the snorkel option. Which, choose what snorkel you want to, really. Put anything on here you want to. And then you got no spare wheel because there isn't really any good placement. Why didn't they make it so that you could place it actually laying on the flatbed? I feel like that would have been a good option. Then you got those side pipes that stick up. Then nothing else there, nothing... Actually, yeah, we did do the jack. And the winch, of course. I gotta do a winch. I gotta stick to that. Change the lights to white. The gun rack, we didn't use that. You can tell what we did with the repair pack. We got the toolbox for that one. The actual, like, diamond plating toolbox. Which is pretty cool in my opinion. Now, let's actually see upgrades. I gotta do some. Now, for these options, I did a turbo on the other one, so let's make this one a supercharger. Or blower, whichever one you prefer to say it as. Nah, I'm not going to put the thing out of the hood on this one. Now, tuning, let's go to tuning. I don't feel like changing suspension because I've never really used leaf spring for this type of stuff. So, should we change suspension? Yeah, I'm going to go to leaf spring because I don't really use leaf spring too often anymore. Let's go up. Because we're going to have a lot of free tuning on this thing. So why not max it out, max the travel out. Let's get all the like suspension stuff set up. Then we can adjust the tire size to that. Axe width, let's go to a 3. 3. Damping, let's put that all the way down, then tap it up to, I'd say, 2080. Went a little past on that one. Leaf springs, let's do that. Shocks, let's do the second option. Shock size, let's bump that up to 1.7. Spring bracket, I'm going to put that upper. Stiffness, I'm going to put that down just a tad bit. I'm going to put that all the way down, tap it back up to about 12,270 front and rear. Back to leaf spring in the rear. No rear steering. Shock, second option like I said before. Shock size up to 1.7 or whatever you prefer. Spring brackets upper stiffness. I'm gonna put it at, like I said, 12,270 in the rear, and that should be good enough for that. I think actually let's bump that up to like a 15,210. And then we can have some free size with the tires. Stage 3. Let's do a 1.4 in the width, front and rear. Oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. That came out pretty good. I think this thing is ready for what we throw at it. Let's put some heavy duty on it. Heavy duty solid axle type. For what we're doing, we're gonna need it. Going everywhere, pretty much, is what we're doing. Now, that should be pretty much everything at that part. Now, gear tuning. I'm going to have a first gear setting, and I'm going to have a second gear setting. Third gear back to a little bit more torque. Fourth, I'm going to have that one still set as like a torque style. Torque style. And then, again, fifth as a run-out gear. Low gear, I'm going to set that to very torquey. And dyno, we're going to buy a perfect setup. Let's see what this thing does. Make sure that we got the 705 horsepower we're asking for. Yep, we do. Nice. And now let's do that. Let's test some flex on this thing. I'm glad we can actually use this part of it. Okay, so it's got 18. For leaf springs, that's actually pretty good, I'd say. Definitely could get more, but actually, let's see. Can we actually sacrifice some stiffness? Yeah, we can go down to 13,000. 13,250. And it still looked very good. What do we got then, though? Oh, we got a little bit more. Pretty much 20 on this one. Okay, 20 is good enough for me. It's still got the good stance to it, good height. Pretty much good for what we would need it for. Okay, that's a good start right there. We got the pretty much what's going to be towing the trailer for the exploring, and then you got the rock crawler. You got both of these setups ready, and the trailer, which is just, I still love this trailer. And don't worry, I still got the other trailer as well. That one is not going anywhere anytime soon. And I have like a ton of trailers at this point. Oh yeah, I remember these. These two are actually the same color, which I didn't intend to do, but I did. Oh yeah, also, I remember this thing. I've been retuning it a little bit as well. I haven't really got to retuning this one yet. And also, let's go ahead and stop bugging y'all and actually get this thing out to a map and test it. Okay, here we are with the Toyota starting off with. How torque? This thing's torquey, jeez. Okay, how well does this thing do up this? Oops. Didn't lock it in or have it in low. Okay. Well, I mean, it didn't do terrible. It tried to get some grip. Okay. Got a little bit of grip there, and we're up. Nice, nice. Now this one's got the height advantage over the Jeep that we did, so it should be able to get over this stuff easier than it did. But grip it does not have as much of because it's not really on crawling tires. It's sort of more on the intermediate tire that's decent at crawling, is decent at mudding. That's what I really purposely built this thing for, is to be for an all-around style. And if I really needed to do some crawling, that's why I built that crawler as well. Okay, this thing's got speed. This thing's got real speed. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh, look at the flex. Nice. Don't think it should be going through the bed like that, but nice. Now, let's also switch to the other. Oh, man, love that trailer. I'm going to have to get, like, the combo pick of these later. Now, how well does this thing work? Seems to do pretty good. Other than that, still got a few tweaks to work out. Good lord. Did it bottom out? Yeah, I think it did. I do need to make this thing a little bit higher so this can actually get over with ease. But it's definitely got grip. Or maybe make the tires a little bit bigger, because I don't know how much higher I can go. Yep, this thing got grip, and once it got grip, it goes. I definitely think I can figure out a few little tweaks for this thing. Because it's a neat little crawler. It's a neat one, that's for sure. Now, can it make it up this? Is my true question. Yeah, it did. Now, what about all these? And the lag. Oh, yeah. What about speed? How is this thing on speed? It's not as good, I don't think. We'll send it off in the trees as well. And then let's test this one somewhere else. Actually, up that hill. Oh, hello. You come with me. Or not. Okay, let's go up this. Keep it going. But did my tire just go inside the bridge? Okay, that makes no sense. Can this thing crawl up it without having to go in low? Yes, it can. It was definitely losing power. Slow, not too fast, but slowly. But it still made it. Under high gear, under its own power. Nice. Now, we never really tried the Toyota on this part. So, while we get that over there, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This one's definitely a little bit different than the normal ones because this one we actually did a lot in. Which is not normal for me. I'm not used to doing this much. But there'll definitely be these every now and then, depending on if you want me to do them or not. You want me to do these more often? Let me know a style you want me to build in. Oh boy. Okay, let's go in low gear. Okay, I made it up in low gear, so at least if it can make it up this, I'm happy. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see you later, Wolf Army. Have a great, safe rest of your day. Peace out. Time to go start editing. Oh, there goes the lag away. See you later, everybody.